all out in the moment.
And you got air compressors,
Yeah.
heat sinks and stuff on them. Interesting. Seems a lot.
It's a pain in the ass.
Is it worth it though, the plastic?
So, what was that?
Is the plastic worth it?
It depends if you want to, depends on what you want to make. I think it's worth it because you have to use it for the pneumatic stuff, which gives me the hops and everything and all the upgrades.
Yeah.
So if you want that, you'll need plastic because you have to eventually make PCB cards, which you'll need these UV tanks and the etching tank, as well as the pressure chamber.
Okay.
Because you have to pressurize.
Hey,
I
all.
can't remember
Anyone
what it
getting
is,
this?
but
What's up, kind of me?
basically you have to use that to make cards, or like the blueprint for the cards. But you can only get the blueprint for the UV tank if you have the Amazon tablet.
Anyone understanding this? All
I
right.
have extras if you need one.
It's called an Amazon tablet.
Is the Amadron, yeah.
Oh,
it looks
Amadron.
like this, yeah.
You can get that from putting all these things here together.
Well, the only way you can make the UV light box is to buy this blueprint to make it, so that way you can make the PCB cards. Because you have to UV light them to reduce the chance of like it failing to etch onto the card. So you can just.
Do you understand any of this, Tiger?
You put it through the etching tank.
All right.
Yep.
I'll come back to that part later, huh?
Yep.
That was like step 3, I think. We had to go in there, so I'll worry about that part later.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly just depends on like what you want to make. Like if you want to make Lego blocks, you'll need to do.
Let's build one of that.
All
this stuff here. Let's build this then. Tiger, let's build this. All right, sounds good. I got lots of materials and buildings to make.
You got this. If you do need to like come back here and check this out, figure out like what you just need to make and everything, just pop
Sure
on over.
thing. Here, where did you go? Here, for your hard work.
Oh, where did you find him? Did you get the llama guy?
Find what? What lava guy?
The plushie.
You can get villagers to make them for you.
Oh, okay, so that's okay. That's what I was wondering because I know JoJo had mentioned that, but like I didn't know if maybe you did get out in the world because like I don't know.
It's a wooden one.
Oh my god.
A witch.
I got the witch.
A skeleton.
I only have the witch because I got it from. I'll have to get some of those villagers later because I've only gotten the.
Mushroom cow. And a hogman.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm letting Serena do that because once she gets her because she likes to do things that like people haven't necessarily done yet, or I haven't started. So I'm like keeping some things for her.
Mm-hmm.
So she has something to do.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where to put. Hopefully, Junk starts building floors for our building, so I can move all this stuff in there. Because building villagers in the ground, you're only limited to so much space.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Tiger, let's do that then. Let's figure that out. All right. Well, I'll take a peek at this, and if I do need any ideas of what to do next, I'll just come back and take a peek at looking at it and feel kind of silly and stupid looking at it, but I'll do my best.
Not silly or stupid, but also just like if you need to. Yeah, I just kind of also looked online a little bit to figure out like not exactly what to do, but like a general idea because all the other people setups are like little setups, and I was like, I want to figure out how to do it myself, but
Yeah.
so I just got the base idea. So it's not the most efficient setup. So if you want efficiency and stuff like that, I would definitely look it up. Then go on with what I have.
Gotcha. And do you remember the corners to Candy Cane land? This isn't it like on the it used to be on the edge, right?
Yeah. So that is. Isn't this there? Okay, let's. 4,787 that way.
4,787 that way? Alright.
That's north, right?
Oh, how do I get out of here?
Where's that mark? Here. So Candyland is about -1411 to -4847. And that'll bring you right just
Thank
outside
you.
the front of the cave. Yep.
Do you have a gate in this? I accidentally fell in. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I don't have a gate. You have to you have to jump.
Yep.
I cheated.
I found a way. Oh, man, you jump high. You got the ups.
Oh yeah, I got the
Oh, my goodness.
tier 5 upgrade on my pants to jump.
She's got the ups. Can't that hurt you, though? Can't you take extra fall damage?
No, I think with the boots, it helps soften, like, it has, like, feather fall, so, like, when I hit the ground too hard, I just hear a little poof of air coming out of my suit.
Oh. Alright. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice to have. You know, I like jumping a lot, so this is, like, my ideal thing.
Crazy. Yeah, well, you'll never be stuck in the hole.
No, I will not. Thank God. Thank God.
Alright, thank you for that setup, and hopefully
Yeah,
I
of
get it. Oh,
course.
I like that little sound up there.
Thank
Always
you.
like
I
that. You're
found it
welcome.
in a random. B, get out of my car.
But if B just wanted to go for a ride.
I don't want to take him with me. It's gonna be dangerous.
True. I found that
And he's just a
nest
bee.
the other day. That thing was crazy.
A nest?
Yeah, it was like a copper city in the sky with like Ravengers and a bunch of crazy guys. There was like 9 towers worth. We only cleared like 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the firework guys?
Yeah, they shoot fireworks at you.
Yeah. I know what place that is.
No fun.
Well, if you ever need help, I can help you guys clear places. I don't know how, like, well I would do in, like, those monster things, but, like, I can solo the
See,
monster boss in Forlorn, so I want
my
to say, hopefully, I can do okay.
my thing is, I just play it dumb. I don't build walls. I don't bring water.
Yep. That's me. Like, I was, like, thinking about the airships and stuff. I'm like, I should build a platform that walks over there, so when I die, I could just walk the bridge over there, because I can't break the spawners.
Yep. But I don't
So
plan
it's
ahead
like,
for any of that stuff. Nope.
yeah, I should. I should, but I generally don't. So I'm in that same boat.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you go do your journey for now. I'm gonna try and figure out some of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find another candy cave that's within border, because I want to try finding the Licto witches.
Oh, are they all gone from the other one?
I didn't see any of the the Licto witches fortress and the one we had.
Yeah, because the first time we went there, I didn't see any fortress. I was reading about it, like, and it was like, oh yeah, there can be like witch huts or something like that.
Yeah.
But I never saw one
And
at
so,
first.
I did venture further into the cave that was blocked off by
Yeah,
the
like
border
underwater there.
beforehand, but it basically, I think, was just a wall. It's just like a dead end, I think. So unless it's like buried in years, I don't think it's there.
So how are you gonna find one? Did you build a map?
I built another map, and I'm gonna fly west and hopefully get it, because I went south and did a map that way, but the map that way is beyond border. So
Yeah, that's just what happened to me the other day. I did Primordial one, took me that way, took me to the border, and then just brought me back to the other side of the border. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this isn't
so I'm
gonna.
like, fuck.
Yep. So that's why I was like, are these maps just busted or?
No, I think the problem is that, like, a lot of the stuff we found from here. So if you do any of the maps from here, it'll just take you to the ones that we've already been to, and then if you go further out to try to get new caves, I think, you know, it does find the new caves, but unfortunately they're still beyond our border, because we're also further out, so it's gonna be counting that further out.
Gotcha.
So, if they all end up being out of border, that's just something, like, I'll bring up with Jojo too, to be like, hey, we don't have any real new caves within our border still.
Well, they opened up that Forlon one, right? Or whatever that was outside the border. I guess that got opened.
Yeah, I think so, because I haven't tried looking for the Forlorn.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet either.
Recently. So, if you ever want to go, I know we're going. I'm bringing Nick sometime this week.
Yeah, I'm potentially down to do it.
Yeah. I probably will be on tomorrow, but definitely like any other time during this week,
Sounds
I'll
good.
go. Yeah.
All right, ride. Haha.
Do you want me to bring to your house?
Sure, I'll just fall out in the sky. You can just drive by.
Okay. Whoa. Y- This is a lot higher than I remember it.
Yeah, Junk's been putting in some work.
Holy shit. Some?
Yeah, some.
God damn.
Uh huh. And I feel like it's gonna be even higher.
I, is that necessary?
Uh huh.
God, I would die. I can't build big if you couldn't tell. I like to build small, so this is like overwhelming to me.
Yeah, I
Holy
like being
shit.
underground stuff. That's why like all my stuff's like underground, and then he's got
Yeah.
this.
That's me too.
And then eventually I'm gonna have to take all this stuff, like the coke ovens, and move them in. That's gonna be fun.
It'll be fine, I'm
Anything?
sure.
Any idea what these do? I built this and then had no idea what it did.
I no idea.
Gotcha. I
It
was like,
looks
oh,
interesting.
yeah. I was like, oh, it looks cool. I'm gonna build it, and then no idea how to use it.
I assume it's some kind of like powered source of I don't know, it looks like a grinder?
Yeah, it can like melt stuff quicker and grind it down to different things, but there's different things I need, and I think that's what the thing is that you built that I need to get for plastic for and all that. So
Oh, I see. I got you.
yeah, I'll let you go. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I hope you find it. What's up, guys? Okay, so you know how to build that there, Tiger? Let's build that thing, man. Let's build it. Build it. Build it. Eventually, we're gonna chat. Eventually, we're gonna like close this up here, which is beautiful because it lines right up. So we're gonna just like tunnel this down. We'll move these chests over a little with all the cards, and we'll just make this, or I'll just close it up here and cover it with dirt up here, and just like, do this layer down, lower it ceiling a little bit on this side, and then maybe just build down from up top there. Oh, we got hit for battle real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. We had to run to the restroom to go and get it. We got a drink as well, so we have that handled. Okay, so where do we need to build this? Because we got no plans. The only thing we have to do is repo tonight at 7:30. So we also built some plushies, chat. Some villagers to get plushies, as you saw. You know, yeah, so we're playing that at 7:30. So about 2 hours and 20 minutes we'll be playing that. So let's try and figure this thing out while we can. This plastic machine. How do we build it? Like I said, we're kind of running out of room underground here. So we might, but we're also running out of room above ground for bait. I don't know. Like, I don't want to dig too far left or right. I guess I can just keep digging down, but first I need to make for pressure chamber. Yeah, well, in a second. I just want to see what he did here. I didn't realize he even did all this, so he was cooking. He was cooking the overnight. What's up, Aurora? So Jungle's cooking last night, chat. Maybe we build this inside. Maybe we build this inside. So we need a pressure chamber, you said? Pressure chamber. Which one? These ones? Hers look different. Hers were like different colors. Is it these ones? Yeah. So which one do we need? All three? How big do I want it? Big enough where I can get plastic. Yeah, chat. We just gotta make sure we're up on materials for junk. That's the biggest thing. You know, we just gotta make sure we keep having materials ready, like glass, you know, deep slate. We got more dial right if he needs it. We have a light gray stained glass here if he needs it. So those shouldn't be in there. Those Italian eggs, those have to go in there. So, you know, we got plenty of stuff. Eventually he's gonna need stone, he said, but we'll have plenty of that. Let's make it 5x5. Can we make it 5x5? Yeah, we can. 4x5, 5x5 structure. So we want walls. So we probably want one interface, right? How many interfaces do we need? Pressure chamber wall. Reinforced bricks. How do we make these? Doesn't tell me how to make these. It doesn't tell me how to make these. It's a line. A line of what? You brick tiles. Now that's we'll whisper and ask her since it doesn't show a recipe. Uh, one interface and two valves. Stone around a compressed iron bar. Let's hope it's just cobblestone. So let's try this. Stone around a compressed iron bar. Oh, this is gotta be stone, I guess. All right, there we go. There, we made a bunch. So let's go back to this. Let's go to interface, right? We need one of these. Reinforced bricks. Let's go 24. I think that's enough. Right? Oh, no. We want interface. Make that, right? This gives us two interfaces. This is two. So you said we need two interfaces and at least two valves. That gives us 16 valves. Yeah. Yes, that's what she had. She had advanced ones. How do I get the blue thingy here? So we need a regular air compressor. We need a furnace. Get a few furnaces here. I can't make it yet? Okay. So let's just get like two of these for now, I guess. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these beds. So what else do we need? She said something about a blueprint we needed too. Graphite electrode, we might need to learn to make those. Because we have an arc furnace, chat. We have an arc furnace. So we might need to make those eventually too. No, do I have any more course does? Need walls, you said, and glass if you wanted to see inside it. The blueprint comes later. Oh, we're low on these already? How are we already low on these? Oh, because these ones need for bricks. Alright, there we go. So we need, how many walls do you think we need if we want to make it 5x5? That's a lot of walls we're going to need. A stack and a half? That's almost a stack and a half. Yeah, there's a stack and a half. So we got all that. We got the valves, chambers. We got 2 air compressors. What else do we need? She had this heat sink stuff. Should we build some of these? She had these under her air compressors. 5. Oh, we need more iron bars. Iron bar. It's what? I think it's this and that. Okay. Chat, I think we got plenty of iron. 426. So what were we building? Heat paste, heat sink. We'll build like 8 of them. There. 8 of those. Blast furnace preheater. That's pretty cool. External heater, heat frame, advanced heat sinks. It's all stuff we want to figure out eventually. Chaz is using that stuff. She said we're gonna need fuel, which hot fuel, which we technically have here. Blazing blood fuel. We can put more in it too if we need it. We have another air compressor right here too if need be. Should we build that? What builds the blueprints? We'll figure that out. The air compressor takes coal. Regular coal or coke coal? Which coal does it take? Let's take like half of that out then. We need coal. Normal works? Okay. Because we have all this compressed coal here. That we've been making this Coca-Cola. We got 43 blocks of it. Burn time 12,000. Normal works. All right, that's fine for now. We'll worry about coal later. Let's just build it first. Actually, I guess we should take some just to make sure it works when the time comes. Take like 2 stacks. Just throw that in there. All right. Is there any other materials that we need right now? Oh, the coal looks pretty cool. These coal blocks. Unless I want glass to see into it. I do not. She had a bunch of the small fluids. Do I need those too? The small fluid tanks? Because she was saying it went from like oil to creatine to something else to something else. So I need a bunch of these. That's for later? Okay, then let's just get it built for now. 5 by 5, you know, we're gonna use chunk space. Because he keeps saying, oh, eventually we're gonna move in there. Blah, blah, blah. So, you know what? Let's just get it built, you know? I think he's done with the first floor, right? Right? Let me ask him real quick. Are you... Can I build on the first floor of the tower? See, I'm gonna call that our front door. I didn't even ask him if he wants me to build on the second floor. But he's still building here. He didn't answer, so... Chat, you know what? Maybe I just destroy my enchanting center here. Build it in here. Because we don't really need an enchanting table. That I know of. So maybe we just put it in here. And then we'll clean. When the time comes, when we move in, chat, we'll clean up all this land. That's cool. We got some of these ancient trees here from Dino Land that grow with stars now, chat, so we can sort of have an unlimited source of stars. Chat, I think this does work. I think this spawns sheeps. Because now there's always a bunch of sheeps around my house. So I think this monolith works and it just does sheeps. It makes a thing, even though it doesn't show a mob. Oh, it does now. It does show a mob. It does show a mob now. You can use them here, chat. It shows horses. So it's going to spawn horses next. Welcome back. So this is working out in the real world. It's been spawning a ton of sheep. Next is horses. So see, it is spawning creatures. So we could build like this in a fenced area and just put this off like in a caged area eventually down below. You know, when the building finishes, like if these are floors, yeah, no dinos. But you know, it could rebuild the cows and stuff. So, you know, when this rebuilds, I could just build this on one of the floors and just let a ton of animals spawn on the floor. Alright, so he said the tower's not ready yet, so you know what I was thinking was, do we really need an enchanting table area? Why don't I just put it in here? You know what I mean? Like this is already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's big enough to hold a 5x5. I can go down a little bit with it, but I don't think we really need an enchanting table, right? So why don't we get rid of this? Yeah, because I feel like we haven't used this once. And with the mods and stuff too, it's like, and the villagers, not even really worth it. So we'll dig this one here down just a little bit. And make it in here. This will be now our plastic then when the time comes. We'll still touch all this stuff so if we ever need it. Well, for one, I just want it because a lot of the blocks were needing plastic. Like a lot of the pneumatic stuff was needing plastic, it looked like. So it's just good to have. Plus how can you go wrong with plastic? You know what I mean? Just go get a shovel so we don't destroy our. How far down should we make this hole? How big should we make this? And it gives me something to build. It lets me learn, you know, it just lets me learn more about this stuff too. I like to learn these mods and figure it out, so this helps out. I would just put it on the surface. Well, we'll do one more layer. We'll do one more layer here. That's why we're digging out. We want some room. That's why I'm digging down. This way, if we have to like go down a little bit and build something down below, we can do that a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good for now. I think this is good space for now. And worst comes to worst, we can always dig like a hole here and go further down. But we just we made it a little wider, a little bigger to work in. Hang on. How far back can we go? How much room do we have back here? Maybe we can extend it out a little bit on the back here. Go one more layer back. Needs to be taller. Okay. We can do taller. Let's definitely do taller. Why do we have a runwood tree right here? I don't remember having that there before. Oh, we have. We've always had that there. So we're going to go back a little bit. Like that. And then we'll go taller. We'll go two higher. I think this is tall enough. Is this a good height or should we go even higher? That's good. Yeah. I don't think I made enough tiles, chat. I don't think I made enough tiles. Yo, bots, be gone. Oh, chat, imagine we had just enough. I think we're gonna be a little short, but yeah, we're just a little short. Darn, let's go get a little more to fill that up. We're keeping that depth there because that's the big flying fortress thing, so. And it doesn't look any different from that one now with the new height. Doesn't look like we really did anything different to it, to be honest. Except for the door. We kind of have to fix the door now, but we'll worry about that later. Because the door's kind of off. But I like that too. That's actually a pretty cool door. Put maybe just glass. Fill this with glass. We could always just do that too. Then you can look in. Alright. So now what we have to do? A wall? That's first, right? The wall? Yeah, it's perfectly a 5x5 space on the inside. The space on the inside is perfectly 5x5 with a little spare room right here to walk. 4. And then height wise is 5x5. That's 5x5 right there. Right? Or is that 3x3? That's 3x3, isn't it? So we gotta go wider. That's correct to what? This being a 3x3, right? No, that's 5x5. Oh, okay. Alright, do we need to go higher? Do we have to go like all the way around? Five up now? One. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would go right to the ceiling. Let's put a little walkway for myself on the outside here that we can use. That way, if we need to make it bigger, we got a way up. Which will be right here, right? I'll put like a valve here and like the 2 interfaces here. So we'll keep those spots open. And then we'll go like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're doomed. We fell inside. Also in chat, we found no way out. We had no way out. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, so there's our 5x5. And now we want the interface and the valve. Only thing is, though, you can only put items in and out through hoppers. That's fine. So we'll have to put hoppers below these, right? Should I build it one more? Do you think we should go one more layer up? Go up one more layer, do you think, on the ceiling? Just so we have some room to work with on the inside. And this way too, if we need to put like air compressors down, we can do it up top. Actually, I'm gonna do one more layer, I think. That way we can hide like air compressors and stuff on top of it. I think I already have one or two of those. Yeah, this is actually a good check, because now we can... I can technically put the power on top if need be. Those air compressors. This gives us a little room doing it this way, is what I'm getting at. Gives us a little more room. Alright, so... So we need 2 valves or 2 chamber or 2 interfaces. Interface. An interface. And valve. Alright, there's that. And facing, they need the opposite. So just like that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, gate, but you gotta go away for now. One needs to be orange. So see, I figured that one out on my own. I didn't reach out for that one. All right. Need a floor and a roof? What do you mean a floor and a roof? Do I need to fill the tiles on top there? The wall on top? So this, with this, right? With these? Like that? And then we gotta do it on the inside too? No, not that. Has to be level. So what you're saying is I shouldn't have destroyed what I destroyed block-wise. Try to pretend that never happened. There you go. There we go. And see, we can sneak in there for our air pressure stuff when it's time. Thank you for the hydrate. Let's take those up. Thank you, Clear. If you want, you can put pressure chamber glass in front to see inside. Maybe eventually we'll do that. Or should I do it now before I start putting other things together? I should probably do it now, right? I thought we had glass on. Oh, it's in here. I'm gonna say red every time JoJo says yellow for like hello. I'm gonna say red. You haven't used it in a while. That's awesome. So just make these 6 glasses. It's our pressure chamber, chat. It's our pressure. We may have to push this out this way and make like a door right here in the corner or something. All right, there we go, chat. We got ourselves a pressure chamber. Yeah, we will want more room in the front for hoppers, etc. Yeah, we'll give ourselves 1 more layer. Actually, 2. We'll destroy this log. All right. Like that, chat. We'll go like that. We're building machines to make plastic, but chat, my food is done, so I will be right back. We want to get plastic, so you guys start doing this step-by-step stuff. So, Tiger, now we have this ready. Get the next couple of steps ready while I go get my food. All right, Tiger. We're back. We are back. Let's get the water there. Got my food. I don't want a trap chest. I just want a chest. Safety tube module. Here we go. If you mean this one here, Clear 22, if you mean this here, this is going to be the Empire State Building. This, we're building just machine for plastic and stuff. This is going to be the Empire State Building. All right. So we built some of those Omni Hoppers. We got a couple chests. Got everything we need. Oh, my crops. I worked so hard planning all that yesterday. I didn't work that hard. It took 2 seconds. But... yeah, we got a couple wrenches. Oh. Oh. I didn't mean to do that, door. I'm sorry, door. I didn't mean that, door. I'm so sorry, door. See what happens, chat, when they give me fun tools? You would think one would be enough, but I'm crazy, okay? I do things dumb and stupid and fun. Mm-hmm. You can only hope one is enough. You can only hope. In, out. So this goes in, this goes out. So this is where our hopper would be. See, chat, it's good because as you're waiting to put instructions in, I'm just chilling, eating my food, so it works great. So it's not like there's a rush or anything. You can place the hoppers with the chest right below this. Shove a chest like that, only together, obviously. Or should I go down one lower with them? With the chest, should I go one lower and then put the hoppers where the chests are? Or do the hoppers go right to where the output is? Oh, so does the hopper have to be even with it? So, like that. Oh, not like that. Oh my goodness. Why does it keep doing that, chat? I'm going to quicken like that. There we go. Wrong one, but yes. Wrong what? You said get an omnidirectional hopper. What that is. I thought you said chamber valve. My bad. I thought you said chamber valve, not interface. Which way does it have to face? Like that? So that way it feeds into the hopper and then the hopper goes down in the chest? And yeah, this is the other way. This goes in. This comes out, that goes in. I get that. Which way does this hopper have to face? Same thing? Or up? Does this one have to go up to feed into it? Like that? Yes, that works. Awesome. That's what I figured, you know, just have it so it feeds in like that, where it connects right into the hole. Now pressure time. Awesome. I was thinking right on top of it up there. You know, up on top. Which way do they have to face, though? That's the question. Do we face that way or that way? To the back of them, okay. This one? The first one? Okay. Now, Saren had them separated, so I might connect the tubes to the chamber. What tubes? These things? Is that going to work where they're connected like that? Yeah, that's fine. I maybe. I didn't realize we need so many pressure tubes. I'm gonna have to go get more. And we need it connected to the valve. There, they're connected. They are connected. Now put coal and what? air compressors. Do I need to put the heat? Should I put the heat sink on these? By chance, should I use that heat sink stuff on these air compressors? Will that matter? And then the safety module too. At some point, I'm assuming we need connected. Since I made it so big, what do you mean so big? The tubes? Should I have done it separated? Should I have put one here? The tube on the front, okay. Where did that go? Is that on there now? Where did that go? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So I have to connect it right here, right? This is where I want to connect it. It's this little spot right here. Or should I go further up one? Oh, I see. It just, there we go. Shows it now. Now it's in. We did it right there. We did it right there. What's that mean? Like a favorite? You mean like a favorite list here? It's like a favorite list. So I could just favorite it and boom, it's right there. So we add coal. All right, we added coal. Now what? I don't know what you mean by clutter my screen. I feel like that screen was less kind of cluttered. Should I put a little more coal in than 21 pieces on each one? Should I just like double it for each one real quick? Just give them a little bit more coal. Might as well, right? Why not? What do we want this to get at? Like up here? Or 4 or 5? Like, where are we looking for it to be at? Max is 5, better compressors can more. Well, you said we can't make better compressors right now, so eventually we will. But now this is all we get. So what else are we gonna need? Let's just keep building what we're gonna need. What else will we need for this? Let's get like everything we need. The favorite things, or however you call it, are like bookmarks. You can add or remove them. I'm not sure. Well, you just told me how to add them. I don't know how I have all these things added in here. I probably accidentally hit A on all of these, not knowing I always hit A on these. You're fine. I'm just eating my food while I wait, so no rush. I hit A on them again, it removes them. So I'm gonna just remove all this. I was looking for the experience pump the other day, Kyle, and I didn't know what it was called, so I didn't make it. Mm-hmm. It shows, I swear, it shows horses, but it doesn't show like sheep and stuff when it spawns sheep. Is this it here? Because it says tank upgrade. I don't know what a tank is. Like, I don't have a tank. I want it for my backpack. There's nothing for a backpack. Is that it? Because I was looking at one yesterday and I was like, well, I want it for my backpack, not a tank. I think you need a tank upgrade to craft it. So let's click for tank upgrade then. That doesn't make anything else. It also needs a tank. Like, what is a tank? What is a tank? Like, one of these, just a fuel tank? Like, I need a fuel tank in my bag? Parts replaces part of the backpack's inventory with fluid storage. So I need this upgrade though. To have fluid storage. So this is the correct one. I need this, and then from this, I have to make one of these. If I'm getting you guys correct, I gotta make this first, then make these. If I'm understanding correctly. Goes this into these. Yeah, we got stacking. We got stacking. We might make that tier 3 stack. Can I use empty buckets? use just an empty bucket, or does it have to be like... Alright, so we gotta do that. So let's get that, right? And then we want experience pump. We don't want the pump upgrade or advanced pump upgrade. We just want experience pump. Which then so we do need advanced though. Okay. Advanced, we need that. Get that. Need that. We're always down one item, chat. Always down one item. Always down one item. So we need this first. Oh my goodness. Now we need one of these. And we go to this one. Oh, let's go with this route. So if we hit you on this one, right? Then we need gold. We need one of these. Right, and then we need this one here. 2 bottles enchanting. What else do we need? There we go. So this is how we do it, right? Just that. Put those both in there. Can I give you a little advice? Yeah, you know, I'm always down for advice. You guys can give all the advice you want. Now, I may not always follow the advice, but I'm always down for advice. And I'm just waiting for Tiger to figure out his thing. I'd love to stay and watch, but gotta go. Uni does not wait. That's fine. Now press on the orange button on the right side of the thing, just a little above the green. Wait, what was that? Press on the orange little button on the right side of the experience tank. Right with the down arrow. It takes up a lot of space, though. You lose a lot of space in your bag. Do we always want this on? Why is... Setting that down to 2. Oh, that's cool. So that can just repair my mending. Yeah, right here, repair items. I think I keep that off for now, right? And then when we just need it repaired, we just click it on to repair everything and turn it off. Yeah, keep player at level 2, which is here. We're at 2 levels. Wait, so in the main system on the left, this one here, it allows you to sync JEI Sartha with me. I don't know what that part means. When I must do not repair items. That's off right now. That's telling me do not repair items. Now we're repairing. Click the panel. We just did click the panel. It turns it off. This one here? Is this one you mean? You're still talking about your crafting grid? This one here? Alright, what am I clicking on this? On the left, there are options. One of them allows you to sync JEI server with the ME. So we can do terminal style, terminal settings, sort order, filter types, review. Click on the purple thing to the left, the top left of your inventory, workshops. It's not doing anything. Nothing's changing. Nothing's changing when we click this. Do we want to use JEI? Is this what you're talking about? Turn this on? Because it syncs it. Already syncs, it says. Yes. So what does that do? What does that do now that I typed that in? Because originally it was searching for all these recipes, right? But now it only searches. So now just, well, what was it synced to before? I don't know what it was synced to before. Thank you for that, but I don't know what it was synced to before. Chat, look at all this gingerbread stuff. Alright, and then now we're just waiting on Tiger, because Tiger is going to tell us what to do next. Crickets. Quality of, it's just a quality of life feature. No worries. Take your time. Like I said, I'm still just eating a little bit. I'm almost done eating anyways. Make a feeding upgrade now too. Guys, you're gonna make. Well, first things first is I'm gonna upgrade my upgrade stack to tier 3. This might hurt my nothing stacked over the amount it should be, right? Alright, all that is, so we want these shouldn't stack, the bread, the dirt, and these. We're just gonna go upgrade our tier upgrade to a higher tier so we can have more stacks. Anything else yet? Oh, a bed and a boat. There we go. Come on out, buddy. Whoa, why did that inventory just get huge? Yeah, I can go back to that menu. Alright. Cause I was giving my cause I got plushies now. I got more villagers and it was an emerald, like one emerald for 4 shares just to boost their level up. So I gave them emerald for 4 shares and now I can get plushies. I can get plushies now. So that's why. Okay. I'm not unclick that one, yeah. Chat, should we go to 16 stacks? Because now we're missing the search bar. Well, right here it already says it syncs with JEI. Right here it already says it syncs with JEI. Okay, so tag might be one of the purple grid filters. Well, we're on full height, and there's still no search bar. Can you go back to AE options? Yeah, there's a search. Like we can just do mod. Like you can just search mods here. AE. Yeah, I probably won't need more than that to be honest. Not right now. We have enough netherite to do it, enough ancient debris to do it, but I should probably make the backpacks just netherite to be honest. What I should upgrade. Make this netherite just so it has more. What is that called? A tablet? What else is it called? Yeah, I saw what you posted. I'm gonna read it in a second because it was a lot. I'm just want to upgrade my bag now real quick. What are those upgrade tablets called, chat? Those netherite ones. Oh, right here, I got one. Smithing template. All right, let's go do this real quick. Upgrade our bag. Yeah. I know that much. Chat basic Minecraft stuff. I know that. I know for most part. For the most part, I know basic Minecraft stuff. There we go. Now that gives us much more upgrade slots, which is huge, and even more room. So we could even technically put a feeding one in here now and more stuff in our backpack. It's okay. It's okay. People make mistakes. Chat, we have about an hour though before the repo lobby, so let's get going. Alright, you need a refinery controller. So we need a refinery controller. Boom. We need slabs. We need 6. Boom. Make the refinery controller. We need a small fluid tank, which we have right here. Right here. I don't know where they went yet. We had them. Oh, they're right here. It's like we had those. Alright, we need one of those. 4 refinery outputs. Okay, so we need more of these, so we have the stone on us. We need more stone. Luckily we have a lot here, chat. You know, our chat, this thing's double stacked. We might put another stack one in our backpack too to double stack it so we can have up to like 4,000 one item. So we need a stone, pressed iron. Yeah, let's do that for now. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of this. Right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 we have now. We need 4 of these. Where are those slabs at? Boom, there's 4. 2.
Excellent.
3. Thank you for the gift, the anonymous gift, Mr. Anonymous. The sand just got filled up with some tower because of you. Sorry guys if you guys are typing. I'm just reading what Tiger says, so I'm not scrolling down yet. Plus, you also need a vortex tube to create the heat, which is a vortex tube. I might have one of those. Vortex tube. I do have a vortex cannon, but we need a tube. I actually think I have those before I make it. Pretty sure I've seen those before. They might be in the machine though. Yeah, we got 4 of them right here. Refinery outputs to create heat and another air compressor to power it. So we need another air compressor. Air compressor. We need more bricks. Chat, our inventory here is a mess. It's a mess. We need another one of those. Thermal lagging and put it on all sides. Thermal lagging. I don't know how much of this will need, so let's just take 12. Or let's do 18. 18 might be good. Also need a good way of crude oil. I don't know how we get that. Alright, let's scroll back down. What's a vortex tube? People, maybe you should go around trying to eat a bunch of different foods to get more hearts that you really need a bunch of hearts with. How easy most of these monsters are. Well, we already have a ton of hearts. We already have 19 hearts. I feel like that's some of the highest on the server. It's probably, when I look at people's names, there's probably only 1 or 2 that has a little more hearts than I do. Only in real life. Of how mine looks in Discord Shab. I wish you I wish your terminal was bigger than 2 rows. And also listed item by quantity. So like most of it should appear on the top left. Yeah, we can do that one. We can do that. I just gotta start this off. But right here, it is in quantity. So the most we have is redstone. Most I have of anything right now is redstone. I don't know how to make this bigger. I know this could probably be bigger, but go deeper. Well, pretty sure the abyss one is underwater. You'll see it. I've seen them. Big crater in the water. Oh yeah, not underground. Who knows? Maps lie. Like pirates. They lie too. You have 4 tubes in the system. Yep, I don't think you're gonna be able to fit all the stuff in your inventory. You might need to make a separate chest for it. Start placing things down. The normal height is like 4 squares. You already had that part done. Good job. Tiger said in Discord he posted an image. So the air compressor powers the vortex. Probably under. Not a clue. I don't know. Like, yeah. So so no. Then yeah. I guess not. Like, I don't know. There's a big crater in the water. Like we've seen them before, chat. Well, not you guys haven't seen them yet. I don't think, but those abyssal things I've seen them. They're just big craters in the water with a bunch of stuff. And there's a bunch of little submarine things around in the water and all that. Okay, so you posted in Discord though. So let me. Okay. So I just need to go. Does this have to be inside here? Or does this just be separate? Do I have to build this inside this machine? No, it can be separate. Man, chat, we're running out of room. Build all this stuff. We can't build in a tower yet. I guess we really don't need this spot here for this. We have our sugar field down below. Did OBS freeze? My OBS seems to be working. Why? Are you guys frozen? Are you guys working? Hello? Hello? Are you here, chat? Streaming's fine for you? Okay. Tiger, it might just be on your side. Let's go with sugar cane here. You know what? Chat Chunk has yet to use these chests. I wish he would move them. We'll do it right here. We'll make 1 layer of rice. 1 or 2 layers of rice. Right here. You refreshed? Alright, cool. So, according to this, let's see how we do this here. You have this thing on the bottom. Then you got the 4 of these stacked on top of it. Then you have 2 of these on the side. You have a compressor feeding to the two sides. So my question is, where does the small fluid tank go? I don't see that in it. Is that in front? I don't see the small fluid tank. Oh, so you have multiple compressors. Should I make a couple more, or is one fine for now? We have some crude oil. So you did that, and then we have this has to face this. Come on, face it. This way. This way. Nope. This way. There we go. Alright, and then these go on top. The compressors, that's why they have safety valves. Alright, that goes on the side, like that. That goes on the side, like that. You want? Do you want these the same again, like orange, orange, and blue going in? Orange needs to be facing machine, alright. Nope. How do I get it? Oh yeah, the wrench. That makes life so much easier. Silly Shab, why didn't you think of that to start with? What does shift right click do? You said safety valves. Three, four? I guess we'll make four. My cobblestone. Make it turn sideways so it's not facing up. Never mind, it makes it pick it up. Makes it pick up. Alright, that's fine. And then let's just build these safety valves. Alright, we got four of them. So where should I put these safety valves? Where should I put these safety valves? And does this plugs into these in the blue? Right? Show you a picture. Only need one and right on the tube. No, on the side. So like right, should I put it right in the middle, like right here? Or should I put it closer to the compressor? Can't tell in picture, but I have 3 vortex tubes and anywheres. What are anywheres? I don't know what anywheres are. Oh, safety. Oh, wait. So I need one more tube here in the front. Then is what you're saying. Well, that's what I need. Connect to the over tubes. They are connected to the over tubes. We'll W skeletons. The air compressor tube needs to connect to all 3. Isn't that technically connecting to all? No, I guess not. It's only connected to this one, and then they branch off this one. Is that too close? I got crude oil right here. You can find it in the water. This is all in the ocean and in the water. You just get buckets. You just go get buckets and stuff, and there's oil spills in the water, and we just collect it from the oil. Yeah, for us, it's in the water. You see little water spills. But we have some crude oil right here. So I think you want on the tower somewhere heat sinks. Yeah, that's why we built the heat sinks. The thermal lagging. I don't know where they go, though. I'm assuming the back. So should I get my blazing? What do I just put coal in it now? The next step is just put some coal in it. And let's check the pressures of these ones while we what the heck was that? Kitty cat. Oh, just this cat. I want to make sure it wasn't. So how? These ones are at 3.5 now. These are at 3.5. I'm a little more cold because they're running low. There. Bubbly chat. Bubbly. Oozy. Alright, so we got that. This is heating up here. Chat, we get for tree stars growing now too on these ancient trees. So we do need this. We do need thermal lagging then. On this here, does the thermal lag? I thought you said we didn't want it because it cools it down. Does the thermal lagging go on this or the one inside? So does it go on this or that? This or that? You can just say this or that in chat. Yeah. There's blue compressors. Let's take our silk touch just in case. But we don't have the materials for them right yet. So you want this. Alright, and what do we put them on? Do we put them just on these things? On these 4 machines? Like on all 3 sides? That looks like, they can sort of take like a square block on them. Yeah, because you right click these and it just. Can't do that one. Alright, it looks like that's everything we can cover. That's everything. I'll take a bit of experience. Too late now. Yeah, the quartz, the blazing quartz. I just go in there. Hang on, I just go in there and get a bunch of blazing quartz, and the XP will be fine. Oh yeah, see, I said it last night, chat. Zine is a very humble guy. He knows so much about Minecraft. So his knowledge is very vast, but he takes it off like he doesn't know much because I feel like he doesn't want people to either bug him or he just doesn't want to be like, oh, look at me, guys, I know everything. Like so, but he's very humble about it all, and he's really good with it all. So, what now, Tiger? We got that on there. Do we just wait for this all to heat up now? Is that what we're doing now? I should probably just max these out with coal. I feel like they're running low really quick. And I think we go in with coal mission later on, chat, after the repo lobby. I think we go hunting for some coal. I probably can. On the front of the refinery controller, okay. On the front of the refinery controller. Don't we have the hopper attached to it, though? Wrong machine. On the front of the refinery controller? Temp? Barely a half. I don't mind. We got tons of coal. I don't mind using coal. Plus we have this now too, block of coal coke. Maybe we try one of these. See if that works. So about 3.5. Is that gonna burn better? Is that gonna burn better, guys? Should I put a few more of those in instead? We'll just keep it coal. We'll keep it coal. We'll just keep it coal. I think it burns better, but we'll just keep it coal. So how hot am I trying to get this to get? Because we're almost at 4. We're just about at 4, guys. We're almost at 4, so how hot do we want this to be? Also, chat, do any of you guys know what this does? Knock refinery? We built it the other day. Not a clue what it does. Not a clue how it works or what it does. We just put a windmill on it because it looked cool. No idea what this thing does though, an arc furnace. 3, 5. Bar is not temperature. This isn't temperature? So how do you know the temperature on this? -72 degrees Celsius. I need to get above 100. Alright, and how do we know when this guy in here is so hot? How do we know when this is hot enough? What are we looking for in here? Yeah, so how do we get power for it? The windmill, right? But like, you need like special rods here. I was looking at. You need like MEI rods or something like that, and I don't know how to make those. Like, you need like these things here for graphite electrodes to go on them. But I don't know how to get this hot graphite. Like, this doesn't tell me anything on how to get this. Industrial squeezer, so it's like we need to make a squeezer to put coke dust in to get this. But then this turns into ingots, and then the ingots turn into that. That's what it looks like we need to do. So we gotta get a squeezer, squeeze the coke dust. Then we gotta get this, turn it into the ingot, get these graphite electrodes, and then those go in the top spots there. Was a normal iron in the hopper? Chat, I don't have enough iron to do this, okay? We can't be wasting all this iron. We only have 600 ingots and 400 blocks. We can't be wasting all this iron. We're very, very low on iron, guys, okay? Very low. Actually, while we're down here, might as well grab a stack to refill here. Arc furnace is far into the process of Mars. Yeah. So we skipped a bunch of steps and went like right to the end. But I think we build that smeltery and then go from there. So we want some iron in here. Keep the steel production always coming and going. We always want the steel production going. We got. So you said put them in the hopper. How much? Just a stack? All right. Well, it's going. It's making something. It's doing something. They're going. They're doing something, chat. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Yeah, that's crude oil. This is crude oil. This isn't just oil. It's crude oil. So what is this doing now? Where are my ingots going? Oh, that's making a fancy noise. I can't see anything. Oh, there they are, chat. They were just there. Okay, so that gives me more compressed iron to work with. So I'm assuming that means it's working. So what else should I throw in here now? You would use coke. Oh, we gotta empty these barrels. Chat, is there an automatic way to empty these barrels quicker than just making wood with them? Like, we just make the wood. Some probe things. It tells you if there's oil in the trunk. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do we have planks, chat, here? I don't know if we have enough wood. Oh, we have enough wood. We've already gotten rid of all our planks, chat. We've already made all our planks and the treated wood. So on our next mission too, chat, we need some more wood. Because we're low on wood. Oh, that's what we do. We're just taking the fluid and we're just turning it into wood. What? There we go. I was like, huh? What? Why am I going to replant the trees, okay? I'm just going to break the trees in no man's land, and they're not going to get replanted. They won't be replanted. Alright, so what are we putting in this now, though? Because, guys, we got repo in like 20 minutes, so let's try and get something good out of this here that we can get. What do we want to put in this? This sucker uses a lot of fuel too. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Right, and can we like turn these into cold coke like that? And this works as a better fuel, I think. Well, you know what? They live in their cherry forest world. There will be no extinction, okay? And if there is, we'll be part of the extinction. We'll be the ones to cause it. Let's just put that in there, right? Works better. Burns more efficient. All right, so what do we put? So anything else we're putting in here? And this thing we went over 100. It's just at it's over 100 now. So what are we doing with all this stuff that we just built? How do we? We probably need buckets of stuff now, right? Let's get some buckets. See, we already had 3 buckets of oil, chat. We've already gotten 3 buckets of oil as well. We already had 3 buckets of oil, so. And we had some crude oil. Make some security upgrades in the air compressors. Well, why do I need to put security upgrades? No one should be touching this stuff. Like, no one, no one's touching other people's stuff. I don't think we need security upgrades. That makes sure it doesn't blow up. Oh. Okay, so make some security. Well, what are they called? Security? Are they just called security upgrades? Security upgrade? We need more valves. How many of these should I make? One per compressor. So we need 4 total because we got 4 compressors. Really, what else? Sticks? I guess we just use some treated wood to make 6 now. Where did those all go? I didn't mean to shift click them in there. All I got left for cobblestone is just 1 piece. Oh, I threw my cobblestone in here too. Okay. So we need 4 because we got 4 compressors. Security. Chat, my inventory is a complete mess right now, and I apologize for that. I might just be doing it wrong. I can talk to someone later. It's probably because I'm not shift clicking it like this. But see, it doesn't automatically do it. Like, I should be able to. But then it doesn't, like, pull them again. It makes me have to refill it. It might be an extra part of the mod I need. It might be an extra mod I might need. I'll talk to someone later. Say after a repo, if Zine's on, we'll do that. Alright, so how do I put these things on the compressors now? Just do that. Do that. Do that. And we do that. Now, you said we put crude oil inside the machine now? Now we put our buckets of crude oil in? What you were saying? And they go in this machine? Goes in the refinery. Where do I put it in the refinery? How do I put it in here? Just click it like this. I don't know where that went. I shift click chat. I don't know where that went. Anyone see where that went? Oh, it just goes right there. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess that works. It just threw it in the machine. Oh, that's what you meant to do anyways. Oh, okay. So I accidentally did it right, chat. We accidentally did it right. You know, see, accidents do happen for the right reason sometimes, you know? I just accidentally did it how I was supposed to. So should I go for a quick ride and get fill these buckets with crude oil? Should I go do that real quick and just get some crude oil before repo? 5 buckets in the start? Oh, well, we gotta go get more fast. Where's my flying machine? We're off, chat. Okay, let's go get some more crude oil fast. We just gotta find some water fast. There's water up this way. Get like 30 buckets. You'll use it all quickly. What do we got for now? 8 for now is fine. You know what I should do is keep a bunch of buckets on my Gyrodyne for future reference. Now that we're gonna be doing this, the Gyrodyne, we should just store buckets in here. But chat, I don't have enough iron to make all that many buckets, Kyle. I don't have enough iron. If I had more iron, I would. I had enough iron, I would. So we're close. We just gotta go this way a little. I thought you got like 1,000 iron. I was joking. I have like 700 ingots and I have like 500 blocks. I already have like 700 ingots and like 500 blocks of iron. I think I'm almost set on iron for a while. I don't think I'll need iron for a while. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that much gold too. Diamonds, I'm not there yet for diamonds, but I'm pretty sure I'm close. So chat, there's just gonna be oil spills. Like here's one right here. We just go down, take our buckets. Was that regular oil though? We don't want regular oil, right? We want crude oil. Or can we just start with regular oil? The crude oil is on the ground, so we gotta find that on the ground. Crude oil is just on the ground. Oil's in the ocean, and crude oil is on the land. Well, I'm already up in the casino. That's the thing. I'm already up. I'm already up a lot. On the first day chat, I started with 1 diamond. I walked out with 63. So we just gotta look for pools of it, chat. There's usually a pool of it everywhere on the ground here that we can see. Usually a ton of it. Let's just open the map and see if we found any. Like, see, I think this is one right here. This looks like one. But if we just go in this way, we'll run into them. Hi, bears. Lava. Did we fly by them? No, we haven't yet. It's over here. Right there. There it is. Alright, we got crude oil. This is, I don't need, this is close to my home. I can see them on the map. Like, look at them all on the mini map right here. There's one here, one here, one here, one here, and our base is right here. So it's not that far of a hike. You wanna go cocoa, spruce, and the coke oven? We have coal cloak inside the compressors for the big machine. The big machine up top has it in it. Alright, chat, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Later on with tunnel bore? I don't know what tunnel bore is. Yeah. We're going back to Minecraft after Repo. Depending on how long Repo goes. I don't know how long the lobby is. He never said. But I plan on going back after. Crash landing. Boom. Alright, now we just take all this crude oil and dump it into the machine. Alright, so what do we do with this now? What do we do with the crude oil? Tunnel Boy is really good at mining for redstone, rupees, and diamonds. So this just fills these tanks with this stuff then. We put the crude oil in, it heats it up, and then it just fills it up with this. It gives us diesel, gives us kerosene, gasoline, and LFG. Or LPG. So that's how this works. This just heats this up now and does that. So we should probably put some coal coke into this too then. Let's put a whole stack into this one. Oh shit, I hope that doesn't cool it down too quick because we shift clicked it right away. And then we'll have to get more crude oil. And should we put anything in here, check? Because I'll just sit in my house downstairs, AFK, while we have repo on. Is there anything else I should put in this while we wait? To just let it mine it out for now? Not a moment. Should I just throw some iron in there just because I have it on me? Can I throw like netherite on this? Does this melt down netherite into like netherite ingots? Like if I have a spare netherite piece of armor, does that melt it down for me? Like if I threw these in? No? I'm gonna try it anyways. Don't. It will get stuck. And then how do I unstuck it? Then I'll have to break the machine. Iron, but yeah, see? We're pretty good on the shape of form of iron. We got sheet metal, we got 400 blocks of iron, we got 500 ingots. So I don't need iron for a little bit. Use blocks of iron as well. Well, let's just use a few blocks. Can I use steel? Does it take steel? Like if I put steel in it, will it take steel by chance? And we'll just sit down here, chat, while we wait. I hope that doesn't run out of oil while we're gone. Should I try one steel ingot and see if it does take it? Let's try one. So no. Yeah, maybe I have to make recipes for certain items. What did that even give me? Oh, nothing yet. It's taking them in. And it heats them up. Block of compressed iron. We can make a solar compressor, guys. That sounds pretty cool. But we can't make these PCBs, I don't think, until we have that PCG. Oh, well, these blocks of compressed iron is actually pretty good. A pneumatic jackhammer. Heat pipe. Alright, well, let's get ready for repo, right? Got 5 minutes. At least let's get in a Discord call. So we're ready. You can use blocks of iron. Don't think so. It might just get stuck. Oh, maybe they changed it. Yeah. So that stuff looks pretty cool. Assembly controller. Makes a program. You do these and you get pressure chamber valves. That seems cool. So, like, can I throw, like, gold coke in here? Will that give me anything? Like, would that just get stuck? Like, should I not experiment with this machine and stuff? Should we not experiment with that machine? No, you shouldn't. Alright, chat, we got 5 minutes. Let's go make a few more buckets with these irons. We haven't. Let's go get more crude oil and just top that off while we sit AFK. And then let's just take all this, throw it up here for now. We'll organize this all later, chat. Let's just get some oil fast. Is there any actually closer by? That's still pretty close, but some right here. Let's just go right there, I guess. It's a big one too, right next to the base. Oh, wrong button, chat. Wrong button. Sorry, oil. We didn't mean to do that to you. Okay, that's good enough. And then we're just gonna go dump these in the thing. Then we're gonna get ready to switch over to repo, guys. Fermenter multi-block. Alright. Just dump this in there. Alright, we're full, chat. We're full with more buckets to go, if need be. So we're just gonna go sit, and this is full of coal, right? Yep. Is this even working anymore? The fire's not going on. Is this broken right now, chat? The fire's not working. Huh? Did I mess it up when I accidentally swapped the fuel? Oh, there we go. I want to make sure it is taking its time. 15,840. One more air compressor. Ooh, chat. I don't. The lobby's now. We're just gonna keep this like this. We're gonna sit downstairs. I just want to see this one piece of coal coke burn off, and I'll be happy. Or this number go down a little. Should I just put a stack of regular coal in here for now? Should I just do regular coal for now? Well, I said AFK and then do the coal coke. Yeah, we'll do that for now because we know it burns that. And then we'll go sit AFK down here in that corner. Well, let's get another compressor built real quick so we know, so it's done beforehand. And then we'll just install it after we're done. Reinforced bricks. Alright, and then we need nothing. There we go. We got one more. And chat, we will be back. We will be right back. This time, go take a restroom break and everything. What the hell is that noise? heck is that noise? Hello? How was that noise? That was a weird noise, chat. Alright. We're gonna go a little brief. We'll be right back.